Lastchanceu, he's back with another effing video. Maybe I might delete this and start over. Yo, it's Lastchanceu, and he's back again with another update on his life. Right now, I just got out working out, as y'all might be able to see in the earlier part of the video. You know, telegraphing what I'm finna do with this edit. You know, I just got out and I'm finna put gas in my car real quick, and then I'm finna go coach these damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a kid not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was only right, as you know, a newly acquitted quote-unquote grown man in society, or whatever that's called, to go out there and just give back, you know, to the youth, and specifically coach my baby brother. You know, because that's really the reason why I'm doing it. Not necessarily because I care so much about, you know, what the youth got going on for real. You know what I'm saying? I just do it because my baby brother is on the team. You know, that's really the most important part here. But yeah, finna go ahead and do that. As I try to navigate through this maze of cars and the like, and carnage and all that stuff. I'll get you back when I pump this gas. Let's go. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I coach these little kids, but not because I necessarily wanted to coach. I did it because I was asked. That being said, I kind of took it personal. You know, I like coaching. It almost feels like I'm still playing, even though I'm not. But I want to play badly. You know, the worst thing I can say about being young right now, still not being like 35 or something, is that I'm still have that itch for my own prospects. You know, not to just be a strong person or a athletic person. You know, I want to compete for something. I want to go for a title. I want to win. You know, and I still love the game of football. You know, I love hoops. Obviously, I'm not finna play college basketball or nothing like that, but you know, there's still like a 2% universe where I'll still be playing right now, or where I'll get on the field. I say 2% because a lot of things have to go right, and a lot of luck and a lot of mercy would have to be, you know, put on display. And plus, I'd have to be at that level, you know, even right now, you know. And so just in case 2% happens, you know, I'll be keeping myself open, keeping life kind of consistently, you know, free, so to speak, at least for these next like couple weeks, so I can get a swing, so I can see what the swing is. You know, I'm just making up these terms as I go, but essentially, you know, I'm in the weight room again, just getting myself back to that calloused form of, you know, always ready to be at like high levels of power. You know, it's about getting back to generating power. You know, turning back on the lawnmower. You know what I'm saying? Cranking on my engines. You know, that's what I call it. And then eventually transfer that to the field, start flying again, start running around, getting that running callus, that stamina callus. You know, it only takes a couple days, you know, because muscle memory is a thing, and I've never truly gotten out of shape. I was never truly away from being myself. Yeah, there may be like lows and lumps and crevices and, you know, little ditches and canyons and valleys, you know, and all these other things, you know, craters where you go down, hills. But that being said, those things are pretty temporary and they're pretty manageable. While I am still sort of young, right, 22, you know, it's not that hard to resume or get back to certain levels of power. And if you watch this video where I'm still able to do like 455 for at least like 3 reps, you know, back to back on deadlift, which is pretty consistent with my baseline, like 85-90% level of strength. You not my 100, but not that far off either is what I'm trying to say. So just keep on, keep pushing. A couple more sessions, should be semi back to what I was in 2023, especially that summer, that later half of the winter to that summer. I was really like throwing stuff up because I was vindicated. I had conviction, I had purposeful rage, I had righteous fury. It was able to matriculate into what it was supposed to. And so yeah, that was good. That was some good work today. And just keep drilling it in, making it a point, not necessarily specifying the time of day, but just making it a point to show up and to put in work. It's 2025. Not saying that the year matters, because you should have did this in 2024, 2023, 2022. Dating all the way back, you should have been on it. I've been on it for like 8 years straight. Really, I've been on it my entire life. I've never been not fit. People would assume that, okay, so he had glasses, he was a nerd, he talked about Bakugan, and I never talked about Bakugan anyway. But people always had, they lumped you in with the stereotype of you were associated with XYZ people. And XYZ people talk about XYZ things, so that means that you got to be XYZ as well. And you never really look past that until you get on that court and you bust their ass, and then it's like, oh, what happened? Oh, I thought you was I thought you was just this, I thought you was just that. Everybody got something to say. Nigga, words don't mean nothing. Words really never meant anything. So if I could get away with never speaking, like, I would. The problem is that's not how the game works. It's not really how social media works. I'm not one of those creators, and I'm also not a woman. So it's not easy for me to just be fine on camera and to be creative and be fine, because being fine is currency. If you look good, that's currency. Obviously, men can also look good, no homo, no diddy. What I'm saying? Men can, quote unquote, look good to the eye, but it's a lot easier for a woman to get revenue off of her beauty, especially when they're young. For me, not necessarily, but all I'm trying to say is that means I gotta have this little mouthpiece on me that I'm not afraid to use, because a lot of people are afraid to talk sometimes because they feel like they feel stupid, or they feel like they sound stupid. But the thing is, I was never ashamed of my voice. I was never ashamed of, okay, that's not true, I used to be, but I'm no longer ashamed. I stopped being ashamed for years. I stopped giving a damn a long time ago. And yeah, so praise be to God. Again, people want to say, oh, you're not getting blessed as much as you should because you still hold on to certain habits, or you still do this and that and the third. You're not truly a new creature. All of these narratives can be stated, about me. I don't personally. I hear you, and if I need to take it to the bank, I will. But if that's not really placed in my heart as something to do, more often than not, I'm probably not gonna do it. And then we could get into a whole host of debates, but to each his own. I'm not here to argue or to just create dissension or quarrel or whatever. I could do that all day as long as we having fun doing it. But when it's no longer fun, I want no parts, because then it's just ceasing. It's just fruitless arguing, vain speaking, all these things, terminologies. And I don't like always speaking in big words, so I'm gonna try to dumb this down, on purpose, because people say that, I kind of talk like I'm sophisticated, and I'm just me, I'm EJ Insane, at least on the streets, I'm EJ Insane, and yeah, I'm trying to get into some insane stuff this year, especially if, the 2% doesn't happen. And I'm not playing and stuff like that, which, like I said, 2%. People want me to just kind of write it off and be like, oh, you had your chance. Yeah, nigga, you should have did this and that. You preach it to the choir. The writing's on the wall, nigga. I know that. Everybody knows that. Nigga, I know that more than you. Guess what? I don't give a I'm still going to go. I'm still going. And that's it. So there's nothing else to really say right now. I don't even have a rap for you because I gotta lock in on coaching. So I'm not finna use the speaker and play a beat. You know, maybe when I get out, but not before. Yeah, man. Hey, 2025, let's get it. 2025, I gotta play that video because I know I just butchered what I said. You know, but what I said was hotter than G3. It was hotter than Jello. I need this man to come over there before my eyes turn yellow. And it look like I get drunk, but really I'm just crunk. I was never too short to go up high and get a dunk. I go up on you niggas' heads. It's not on funk, but y'all are on funk watch, cause y'all be pumpkins. And y'all is on punk watch, but I ain't no punk. I'm the best in the game. That's just what it is. Niggas, you stay in your lane. I'm each ain't insane. There's no one else to blame. I don't walk no hall of shame. I'm just me, nigga. I want to walk the hall of fame. Going to Canton. Niggas is always ranting. I don't gossip about nobody else, but understand it. Hey, or maybe I should get that understanding, cause the understanding is going under, but we not going under, we going inside, we going in all the time. Nigga, I'm each ain't insane. All the way up the middle, halfback dive. I go in, hit the goal line like Derrick Henry is in the backfield. Nigga, I'm slime, nigga. Hey, I'm gonna delete half of this rap anyway, but you gonna cut out what it wasn't here today. You gonna cut out what you wasn't meant to hear, and that's what it was, nigga. I don't shed no tears. I have no sympathy or no remorse, nigga. I'm the best in the game, and it's clear. Hey, get in there and start coaching these kids, nigga.
Lastchanceu.